What a start. That is top class. That's power. Pure power.
That is perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Hello and good morning from Tarouba, south of Trinidad, where anticipation meets history. It's the first test. West Indies up against Pakistan. Auspicious occasion at this iconic venue. A little bit earlier, the coin went up and it fell in the favor of Ruston Chase, who had no hesitation choosing to bat first. Baba Azam himself wanted to do the same had he won. Instead, it's the West Indians who will have the opportunity. Brandon King makes a return. Tejnarain Chandrapal as well to the top of the order for the West Indians. A familiar middle. Amiri Jangoo with a sparkling double century a couple of test matches ago. And then there is Shamar Joseph with his pace. Jaden Seals, who has an impeccable record. Kima Roach, who recently joined the 300 club. A lot will be expected of him for Pakistan. There is a debut for Ali Usman. Baba Azam is returning as captain of this proud cricketing nation, and a lot will be expected of that 11 on the park for them.
Someone who would love to do that legacy justice, Brandon King. Started well last summer, averaging 30. It's not bad, but he will know he has a lot more to give. Tejnarain Chandrapal, someone, there aren't many who in their household would reach the international standard and still have so much to do to be the best in that household. And this young man has had the weight of his dad's legacy on his shoulders from the time he picked a cricket bat up.
Made his test debut out here in the Caribbean back in 2017, actually, and was playing some county cricket for my old county, Derbyshire County Cricket Club in the UK. This past season, not quick by any means, and those who remember him from 2017 will recognize that at some point you might see Mohammad Rizwan come up to the stumps. He went at that one, no chance for slip. Uncontrolled, but 4. 11 without loss.
Well, he's chopped that on. He's done a lot of hard work trying to resist Brandon King, but he couldn't resist that, and that's the question. Why did he do that? Drags it on, first wicket down.
Yeah, this is what he did, and it was sort of a build-up. Mohammad Abbas didn't quite move his feet. Feet going absolutely nowhere, Brandon King. And chops it on onto his stumps. A dismay for him. West Indies lose their first. King goes for 12.
Not too far off, you know. Should get Chandrapal at least to 3. 17 for 1.
He's strong on that particular shot. He's played that pull shot quite effectively at times. That might be 4. Think the feet pushed the boundary rope back at the same time he connected with the ball.
And just looking at that stroke from Kavem Hodge, just seemed like the ball stopped a bit in the pitch. Did very well to control it in the end. This will be for the feet were in contact with the boundary rope as he was looking to save that. Usman Ali on debut, so a boundary to Hodge, his first.
And catch it was the call. The ball just gets into the boundary ropes before the player. Paul picks up a boundary, his first.
Yeah, there was some viciousness about this stroke. We don't associate Tajan Paul too much with that sort of violence. But there are fielders around him, and I just wonder if that's what has prompted that. That's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for something close enough to him to control. Times it more than anything else for 3.
And every now and then, this tends to happen to Abbas. He pitches up, searching for the wicket, and is driven. He picked up 3 this time around. Excellent fielding. It's an excellent drive from Kavim Hodge. This time around with a bit more power, and he gets the boundary. He picks up 4 runs. Abbas will not be very pleased. He shakes his head, no.
The boundary in his last over, searching for some swing, looking full, but the presentation of the face of the bat from Kavem Hodge. Busy player at the crease, wouldn't miss out on that.
As you see again, quick onto that one, Kavem Hodge just illustrates his strength. Good end to the over for the West Indies, 58 for 1. Dad comes back into the attack. He's greeted with a beautiful shot for 4. .50 partnership comes up as well.
Good cricket from Kavim Hodge. No space for warm-up deliveries. The bowler half volley will get punished. Hit it late and you open the face. Then try to hit it through cover. Was too wide and swinging. So you hit it later, open the face, and hit it square. Quality cricket shot.
Wickets. Wickets. Ahmed Jamal, he gets into the party now, and Chandapal has to go from round the wicket, the outside edge taken. Good comfortable catch at second slip. The Windies lose their second.
Good length. Just shaping away. Salman Aliaga won't be much easier catches in Test cricket than that. But once again, if you're Chandapal, if you're covering your off stump and it's that wide, do you need to play a defensive shot that won't get you a score? He got a score of 21, it's 64 for 2.
Got again taken on by Kavem Hodge, finds the boundary. Anything just slightly short. He's so quick on it. Back-to-back boundaries, this time on the offside. A bit too short again from Jamal.
Too full, gloriously driven. Everything about that from Amir Jangoo was technically perfect.
And that's what he'll do, Amir Jangoo. Can add some more runs to that 66 runs that has been scored during this session, courtesy the bat of Amir Jangoo.
You've gone from a good length delivery, beating the outside edge, to a short ball that is pulled away. I don't get that.
This was the final delivery of the previous over. Hit into the deck pretty hard from the bowler, but the line was just poor, and Jangoo was able to get a hold of that. The heavy outfields in the previous delivery, but not this time around. Caught hard and caught powerfully from Kavem Hodge. He moves on to 48.
There is a huge shout. There is some movement. Might be doing a little bit too much heading down the leg side. Bowlers are always convinced, Baba. Be mindful. Get some other information. Timer running down in the nick of time.
Pitching outside of impact in line, wickets hitting original decision not out. Richard, change your decision from not out to out. You're on spin signal.
My oh mine. Decision overturned. On target. Look at the reaction from the Pakistanis. A wonderful decision to review. Eventually carried it down to the final second. Baba Azam. But hometown hero Amir Jangoo goes for 21, 106 for 3. And that's more like it from Shea Hope. It will challenge the boundary at the southern end. Dribbles it there now. So gets off the mark with a 4. Should get a couple here at least to bring up a first test half century. Goes for 4 for Kavem Hodge against Pakistan, and a 4th overall. An innings full of responsibility, and one that was sorely needed by the West Indies. Only just started though for Kavem. Fortuitous for Hope, but a welcome boundary nonetheless.
Oh, man!
127 for 3. That would be the last bit of action for this session, session 2. He's losing a couple wickets, but advancing their score to 127. Kavem Hodge, exactly 100 deliveries for his 56, being the pillar for the West Indians. Lots to think about for Baba Azam and his bowling group. Where can they find another wicket? Can they change their plans? 28.5 overs in that session. 104 runs scored. Run rate improved, much improved for the West Indies. After any break in play, the batters will take their time to reevaluate where the innings is at. And that's more connection. Doesn't get hold of it as well as he would have hoped, though. Another 3 runs to his total.
That's a good shot indeed, down the ground, not quite out the middle. He said not looking to overhit here, Shea Hope. Caressed nicely, and they get back for 3. Good batting. The partnership up as well. Over complete, 156 for 3. Once again, Hope just using all his timing. Not looking to hit the ball too hard. 2 to end. It's 164 for 3. One's in the gap. Bit more forceful this time from Hope. Be another comfortable 3. Partnership goes into the 60s. 61 to be exact. They're picking off Shazad every time he gets a bit too straight. For me, he wants to be outside that off stump.
Maybe outside the line. That's what Back Attleborough thinks as well. The bowler now concedes that the line might be questionable. So he's resigned to the fate of it being not out. Plays that shot regularly, Kavem Hodge. I don't know if it's worth just getting a single though, because there is a deep fine leg.
Catch it!
He can contact the fielder. A couple deliveries back, there was that vociferous shout. Outside the line, it might have even touched the glove as well. And that's a huge shout again. He's given him this time. I wondered if there's a concern for height. Hodge has reviewed it immediately. But that lateral movement and that metronomic Abbas again.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I checked the feed, it's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Just passing close to the inside edge. Can you have ultra edge, please? Flat line as the ball passes the back. Satisfied, no batting ball. Ball tracking, please. Copy ball tracking building. Pitching outside of impact in line wickets, missing original decision out. Alex, change your decision from out to not out. You're on screen.
Right, so decision has to be overturned. Height, the issue. That's one reaction of disappointment. You see the reaction of Kavem Hodge. There was a reaction of relief. And look at that.
Magrul charged with looking after the bowling group. Abbas. That should run away to the boundary. Too much work for Mohammad Rizwan. Byes given.
It's challenging for Mohammad Rizwan in keeping up to the stumps. Yeah, delivery that just held its line, continuing to go down the leg. There's nothing much Rizwan could do.
When will he get his first test match wicket?
I was just about to say he has to maintain that sort of suffocating length and line that he's bowling presently. Try to block those easy singles, but it's just giving away one.
Are you happy with long off back at this stage? Do you want to risk bringing long off up to mid off? Ask them to hit it past him. Again, it's another easy, risk-free one.
And bringing mid-on and mid-off in the ring would mean that possibly because it's spin and because West Indian batters, they've been so comfortable playing spin, and this pair especially, they may just want to advance to play that lofted shot, and you create more options or more modes of dismissals.
Well, he blocked it up. Shan Masood, the former captain, has now come into a short, wide mid-off. They've removed the backward square leg. Shehope very rarely sweeps. Occasionally he does. Looked like an arm ball. Looked like an arm ball. Very good.
Didn't quite turn a lot, that delivery. End of the over, West Indies 194 for 3.
Extras stand out for Pakistan. West Indies 194 for 3. This fourth wicket partnership between Hodge and Shehope. 88 from 188 deliveries. Players seem to be going off. Not exactly sure. I think it will be closer play. We were scheduled to go till 6 o'clock, remember. West Indies have bowled 67, Pakistan, sorry, have bowled 67 overs. So bad light has forced the players off here. Not officially the closer play. Hodge is unbeaten on 83 and Shehope 39. The skipper Baba Azam leading his troops off the field. They would have been hoping for a couple more wickets at this stage of the day. You remember we did lose portions of that first session to rain.
After 67 overs, West Indies 194 3.
The umpires in the middle just going through a bit of deliberation there. Just to confirm, poor light has forced the players off. West Indies 194 for 3. That was the last wicket to fall today. Third session so far, 24 overs, 67 runs. Pakistan finding an element of control here late on day 1, in the third session.